Gavin.
We'll see. We're gonna have to have a talk about the Thri-kreen and the Aarakocras.
I pressed start. I hope to God that that's the first line that actually got recorded.
I hope so too. If that was the first line, I will plead that one of our players asked where babies are made.
Oh, yeah. It just got cut off. It only got the Gavin part right at the end.
Damn.
That's okay. That's better.
Nah, that's unfortunate.
Oh my goodness. Does anybody have any actual questions? I know it's been a few weeks, so that's why I asked.
Where were we?
Well, we can do that in the recap. So, let me get some music playing.
Just play the most stereotypical Western music.
So going with a different little music this time, because last time, you guys spent your time traveling the rest of the way to High Shear, spending some downtime while you were traveling on the ship. Kor and Farina just peacefully did their own thing. Although Sachi attempted to take the arcane tablet signifying Leo's pact with the subscriber. Unfortunately, even though Sachi was able to succeed and teleport away, the subscriber was not about to let that happen.
The classic win in the gameplay but lose in the cutscene.
Mm-hmm. And Sachi was cursed for a little bit, and turning younger and younger. And anytime she tried to adjust her age magically, she would change and then get even younger. So, thankfully, with the combined efforts of Kor and Azalea, you were able to remove your curse. However, more age-changing shenanigans happened later, as you all experienced the Stormbreaker Rock, one of the great beasts of Metora, who creates wild magic storms with every flap of its wings. And unfortunately, Farina got hit with a little wild magic that made her 5 years younger.
Yeah, I'm 15 now. Which is, actually a bonus. Who doesn't want to get younger?
Actually, question on that: were you 20 when the campaign started, or were you 20? Are you 20 now? Because I would say it's probably.
Yeah.
I would say it's probably been about a year at this point.
Yeah, probably should change that. 21
So
and 16.
I think you would technically be 16 currently.
Yeah, that's fine.
But either way, Farina is a teenager. But the four of you have finally arrived in the skies above the city of High Shear, the capital of the 10th province. So, the city of High Shear sits atop a large mesa overlooking a gigantic, sprawling valley canyon. This canyon goes on for miles, but it's really hard to see what is inside the canyon, as it almost seems to have a shadowy haze within it. I'm going to turn down the music just a hair. There we go. Now, the city itself is set up to have with many 1 to 3 story buildings all lined up in rows, covering a large portion of the mesa's top surface. However, looking at the sides of the mesa, you can see a number of buildings and houses that appear to be just built into those sides. And you see that the edges of the kind of top are surrounded in barbed wire and wooden and metal spikes that are jutting from the ground. And you see these long metal platforms that extend to overlook the canyon from the top. And currently you see like a number of people sitting on these platforms with ropes wrapped around their waists. And they're connected to this pulley system that Core, you're smart enough to know that basically they can drop down into the canyon and then pull back up. You also see there's like a bunch of gigantic, like multiple stories high cactuses. Some that are like almost like skyscrapers. That seem to have like there almost seems to be like people living in these. But also you notice various zeppelins and skyships going into these openings in these gigantic cactuses. And just like parking inside of them. And you also see from some of these cactuses that are planted around the mesa, you see people kind of looking around, and you realize these are watchtowers to them. The buildings all appear to be made of wood, but well, actually, I'm gonna get to that in a little bit because you guys are still in the air, so you wouldn't see that part yet. But yeah, you guys see just this large mesa. It's kind of reminds you of Nova Stone, but it's just one gigantic mesa instead of multiple plateaus. So yeah, you are hanging up in the air above your destination. What would you guys like to do?
How warm is it here?
Oh, yeah, I need to talk about that. So it is very hot, and it is very much a dry heat. Core, I'm just gonna go ahead and preface, you're fine.
Surprise, surprise.
Well, so you can be affected by extreme temperatures. Like if it was like a volcano, you could be
Oh, I know.
affected by that.
But
But-
this isn't a volcano.
No, yeah. Because of your fire resistance and because you are just a warforged, you are not as susceptible to the heat. Cold would be a different story, but you're not in the cold right now.
I'm
Leo
resistant
and
to cold. I know I'm resistant to lightning as well. Am I? I don't think I'm resistant to cold.
no, you're not. Farina.
Gavin, we need to
and-
find a way to make me resistant to cold.
Well, you can work on that.
Will do.
Leo.
Give us a white
and
dragon to fight, then I'll be able to figure out something.
Goodness. Leo and Farina, both of you grew up on the coast, so you're used to heat. I will say the dryness of this heat is what is affecting you, because Leo, I don't think you're a tortoise necessarily. I think you're more turtle than tortoise.
I was about to say that, but yeah.
Yeah. So you're more used to like the coast and the sea spray of the air from
hate
the
it.
ocean.
I hate it.
Yeah. So this is not you're definitely not. It's not the worst thing in the world because you are still reptilian. You honestly thrive in the heat, but it's just you kind of feel your skin kind of feels dry in this heat. Farina, what's getting you is probably the fact that you wear a lot of dark clothing
Yeah,
and that absorbs all the light. It's definitely not great for you. You're managing because you're used to the heat from where you're from, but it's not. This isn't fun.
Technically, the law of thermal radiation says. Never mind. I won't go into technicality. Continue.
Sachi, you're the outlier here. You grew up in the cold. In the north, where it is less hot. You've gotten used to Nova Stone's hotter temperatures, but it's not. Nova Stone is not as hot as other areas. It's very middle of the road. You are miserable right now. It's probably not as bad up here while you're in the air currently because it's colder up in higher altitudes, it's gonna be worse when you get down there.
Does anybody have an umbrella to spare?
You don't have fur, right?
In some places.
Okay.
That is the saving grace. If you were full tabaxi, it'd be way worse.
Heat stroke.
You also have very dark hair, so that's also contributing.
That doesn't help.
So that is kind of where it is very hot, though. It is. Kevin, you're the only one that used to live in California that would know. It's kind of similar to that in Arizona and Nevada, like those kind of temperatures.
Oh,
Nevada.
Nevada.
This heat is too much.
Do we have any ice cubes?
What heat? Actually, I guess that's another reason that Core doesn't feel it, because Core basically spends half of his entire life sitting in front of a fire forge. Or
Yeah.
the forge itself, I should say.
Yep. It's not great. Oh, but somebody rolled something.
What is this?
Wait,
Is this-
are you?
Are we
Oh
cooling,
no!
Are we cooling off? Are we cooling off? Here, I jump in front of the ice striking shotgun.
Fire in the air.
Oh.
Oh, you're firing it into the air. Oh, okay, that's smart. Okay, I'll allow it. Yeah, it kind of. Farina fires her ice dragon shotgun into the air, and instead of doing damage to you all, a cool blast of air and ice and snow kind of drifts down. It does not last long because the heat is really great here, but it does cool you all down to where you can at least manage for right now.
Satch, if you apologize to me, I'll make you cool.
Apologize for what?
You know for what?
I'm sorry that I tried
For-
to save you.
No.
I'm sorry that you're an asshole.
Never mind.
What do you have? What do you have? What do you have?
I have a little magic spell. I can see cool things.
Do you actually though?
But you may
Like,
actually
are you
have,
lying to
yeah.
me?
No, I'm not lying.
You might be lying to me. Can I check to
I
see
don't
if
lie,
you're lying?
Satch. I never lie.
Oh.
I think there might be
Oh,
potions
solid.
for this.
I believe you guys should. There should be potions that actually help with the heat. Let me look up the numbers. Yeah, there is also prestidigitation. That is also a very useful.
Yeah, there's literally one that just says you instantly become cooler. You can survive. So that lasts for 12 hours. So
Yes.
that's number
If
87.
yeah, if any of you have potion 87, that should help you.
Go to the list.
You did this to yourself. I don't want to hear it.
Oh, don't worry. I have it perfectly organized, so it's not a big deal. It's just that I have to actually open it up. Let's see.
Yeah, no.
Go to the random potions
I-
page. 87. I only have 3 of them.
So do I. I have 3 of them as well.
Okay. So,
Sorry, I got a little distracted. Somebody just kind of, I think someone got their foot ran over outside my window.
oof.
Nice.
Lucky.
Yeah,
them.
no. No, they're not having a good time. They rolled a bad,
Um,
bad acrobatic check.
I will say, it's not. There's a difference between being like you're not going to necessarily take damage or anything else unless you stay out in the heat, like long term. Or you also could get some clothing or something to help with that as well if you like wanted to get some more Western style clothing, I guess. Hats
Well, I'm
really
a
probably
teenager
would
now,
help.
so let's go shopping, I guess.
So I would imagine, Leo, you're descending. You're taking the ship downwards.
Yeah, we gotta find a place to land and talk to the guard towers.
Yeah. As you are as you are descending towards one of the towers, the cactus towers, a few Aarakocra, so a few condor-based Aarakocra land on your deck.
Can we? But who's our Kokra?
Carly, she is
Is
a
that-
cardinal.
Wait, that's one I hate, right?
Yes, that's the one you
Oh.
hate. She wanted an actual decent living.
Hey, Carly, your
wage.
bitch ass relatives are here. Talk to them.
What? That's not. They're not. What?
That's your brother and sister, right?
No, we're not.
Oh,
That's incredibly racist.
oh. You didn't record that, did you?
I might have.
I don't believe you.
Prove it.
D- d- modify memory.
Modify memory. Oh no. Hang on. Hold on, I need to check if she has something. 'Cause she might be able to stop that actually. Where is it? Where's her character sheet? Here we go. Does she have what I think she... No, she doesn't have that spell. Why did I not give her that spell?
Delay now, Gavin.
Okay, well, it is... That is still... Let's see, it is a wisdom saving throw. Alright. She actually has a decent amount of wisdom. Like, yeah, that is a 19.
Oh.
She is a wizard, and wizards get wisdom saving throw proficiency.
Well then. Huh. Well, regardless, I mean, they're here. They're your people. So.
Yeah, after you cast that spell, she's just looking at you just like, really?
It's kind of awkward now, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, it is.
I'm just gonna go.
Yeah. As this is going on, Leo, you are approached by these Aarakocra. Hello there. Are you all coming to visit Hashir?
Yeah, we're coming to visit. That's right.
All right. How long do you all think you'd be staying?
At least a few days, probably a week.
All right.
Maybe more. I don't know.
Okay. Well, if you end up, well, there is kind of a, I guess, parking fee. So you will have to. Wait a minute. Is that Tex? Hey there! And you see Tex Stonespicer come out and hug this Aarakocra.
Tex, how do you know this guy?
I'm from Hashir.
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
Yep, this is his home. This is his hometown.
Oh damn! What? Oh okay.
Hey, these are good friends of mine. You wouldn't happen to be able to get us like a discount, would you? I think I could probably do you something like that for a good old time's sake. Good to have you back, Tex. All right. Well, since you know somebody, I'll cut it in half. I'd say for 7 days, probably about, let's say 7 gold. I think that's fair.
Okay, that's fine.
I choose to haggle.
Sachi, shut the fuck up.
Okay, I choose to shut the fuck up.
All right. Whoever wants to pay them, just deduct
I will
7
just
gold.
pay the fucking jump change.
Yeah, it's not like this is much for you guys. But they
I mean, to be honest, they can't really charge too much as a tax, otherwise they destroy their trade routes.
I know, right? All right. If you will follow us, we will direct you to a place for you to park your ship. And the Aarakocra will hop off the deck. They kind of just go to the side and just drop, and then like you're like, oh no, they're dead, and then all of a sudden they fly up in the air.
I think that they're bird people. They
Core.
clearly have
Oh, no.
wings.
Core. Oh no, they're dead. Well, better go pick up the remains.
But you all follow them and eventually reach this large hole that has been carved into the cactus. And I will say, anyone who wants to can roll me a nature check. All right, Sachi got a 21. Wow.
Goddamn right, dude.
Uh, Yeah, I guess. Oh, well,
Always
Core
got
got
one
higher.
up me. Always got a one up me, Core.
Or doesn't
Core.
boast.
Oh. Core, Sachi, and Farina. You all notice that this cactus is still alive, even though they've carved these large caverns into it. It's still pretty heavily alive. It looks like it's kind of like a symbiosis where they're living in harmony.
It's like Morrowind from Elder Scrolls.
I've never played Elder Scrolls, so I could not tell you if that's true or
There are
not.
not single Elder Scrolls?
You've never played any of the Elder Scrolls?
No,
You
I
play
have not.
Skyrim?
No, I didn't play Skyrim.
You didn't play Oblivion?
Nope.
How do you
Well,
love DnD so much? You don't play any of these
what I'm
games?
saying is, in Morrowind, they live in giant mushrooms.
Okay, yeah, it's kind of like that.
Except the giant mushrooms are arcane made, and basically, like, oh, never mind.
I will say it is weird that these cactuses are so big, but it looks like as you guys are kind of drifting inside, you do notice that like they are picking fruits off of the cactus, and they're also you'll see like these like large insects that they that are basically you'll see different people like killing these insects that are trying to eat the cactuses. So it seems like they're basically helping each other in a way. And you do see a lot of people like there in some of the smaller versions of these towers. There are people, a lot of Aarakocra, and it looks like Kenku that live inside. Which Kenku, I don't think I've had Kenku appear that often. Kenku are usually flightless bird people.
Which
Penguins.
version are you using?
I'm using the ones that can talk. I'm not doing the ones that
Oh,
have to
come on.
imitate everything.
That's more entertaining for us. Basically, what I'm saying is the classic Kenku doesn't really have its own voice. Or it can only repeat what it's already heard. So when it actually talks to you, it's mimicking the voices of hundreds of people to words that it has heard. So like saying its name or whatever, it has to effectively say in about 3 or 4 different people's voices to actually kind of create the sentence.
I will say that those kinds of Kenku exist, but they're not. It's not the norm for them. Because it's just I'm doing the world a little differently. But as you guys land, Tex looks up to you all. Well, if you want, I can show you around town.
You're my employee. Why the fuck are you asking? Why are you giving them? Why are you offering this to them?
Well, fine, I can show you around, Sachi. And they can
Really?
follow us.
Okay, but like from a distance.
Sure. And he kind of gives the rest of you a look that's just like, you don't have to. But you guys are taken to this like pulley system lowering platform that lowers you all down this tower until you are taken to the ground. Some of your crew members are working on things on the ship or going off on their own, we'll say. Tex will stay with you all just to give you guys kind of the grand tour.
Welcome to the Grand Tour. Grand Tour.
Oh no, oh no, the campaign's not canon anymore. No.
Yeah, we stopped following the manga a long time ago.
I know, right? The manga's so much better. In the manga, Sachi's part dog.
Master Splinter's still alive in the manga.
Yeah, he didn't die in that version. So as you guys are heading out, I need to pull my notes back up. I had opened something else. So one thing you'll notice is a lot of these buildings, and Corey, you're gonna notice this first because you're the blacksmith of the group. A lot of these, yeah, among other things. I would say Corey, you're the one that notices this, probably more than anybody else. The buildings all appear to be made of wood, but there are like parts of them where strips of metal have been nailed atop of them. If any of you have seen the Going Merry in One Piece, where they will put metal on top of the damage, it's similar to that.
Obviously, Gavin.
Yeah, I know you have.
Basically, it's a sign of shoddy workmanship. That's the only thing the core is thinking right now.
Although you do notice there are some buildings where they have been entirely like covered in metal. And you'll notice around these metal parts, there are what you see look like scorch marks underneath on the wood. And you see a bunch of you see various people constantly making these repairs. And you guys know this about Highshear, that they are subject to a lot of demon and devil attacks because of portals that open in the
out of wood.
kingdoms.
Shoddy craftsmanship.
One thing that Corey, you will also notice, and I would say Farina, you notice this too. There are a large number of paladins and clerics of different faiths. But Leo, what you notice is there are also a bunch of warlocks. You see various people carrying these large weapons, some like guns, some swords. A few people with frying pans, weirdly enough, that have these like arcane sigils, and you realize because of your pact, oh, these are probably hexblade warlocks. And you all remember that was something that was mentioned. And Tex kind of pipes in. So, when the devils come and attack, they some of them are actually just trying to escape their eternal torment in there, and they decide to willingly assist us to prevent the ones that are more destructive from getting out. So they are put inside these weapons, and pacts are formed with different people who choose to be warlocks. But you'll notice it's not just weapons, it's also like just household objects that you'll see. Like you see like this one housewife chopping up some meat with a knife, a knife that has arcane sigils on it.
Seems a little disrespectful, but
Well, there are a lot of some of them don't want to fight. Some of them actually just want to help. My rival Clay actually has his hexblade partner typically as a frying pan. This large frying pan. He calls it Lucille.
Do
So
you have one, or what are you?
it's
A drawing pad.
Hmm?
No, no.
what did you guys say? I'm sorry.
I asked Tex if he had one, or where he was.
I'm. It's a little. I just haven't taken the step into getting one. I haven't had the best of luck with creating a good contract with one of these entities. They
How do you-
usually.
How do you go about creating a contract with these demons?
Well, there's a discussion that has to be made based on the parameters of your pact. It could be like how they want to be used, uh, what they want to be used for, stuff like that. And sometimes they'll want something else in return as well. There are some that want the blood of your enemies.
Well, you have
Constant.
an enemy.
Yeah, but I don't want to kill him. We're just rivals.
Yeah, okay. I heard a ship went down in flames or whatever.
Well, I don't know. I'm sure it'll be all right. But it, you got to find the right partner, and I've thought about it. I haven't found any that really suit me.
Not
So,
ready to
I'm,
settle down.
uh, you could say that. I gotta meet other devils.
Explore the world.
Explore the, yeah, there are plenty of fiends in the sea. But they help defend the people. The people who stay here typically help defend the Devil's Gulch. And he kind of gestures to just the gaping canyons around. There's a bunch of portals that'll open up every so often, and they'll come swarming. So whenever the bells go off, and you guys know, and he'll kind of point to these like bell towers. You gotta go and fight. Everybody goes and is. If you're trained to fight, you gotta go fighting.
Okay, I'm sure we can make a good impression.
Yeah, if it happens, it doesn't happen all the time, but ever so often there is an incursion. So
I have a feeling it's gonna happen.
how do you know that?
I
But
just feel it.
but you do notice, Core, I need you to roll me a perception check, please.
Oh, I'm horrible at those.
That's a plot twist coming. So
Oh wow.
Whatever.
Notice he's not even proficient in that. This has happened because of my own folly.
Hey, I have 3 eyes, even though I originally started with 0.
Yep. Core, in the distance, you notice this large building with the symbol of Gond on it, which I believe Gond is your patron, or the deity you follow. Yep. And it appears to be kind of like a blacksmith. It looks like it's a temple, but it's also a blacksmithing shop. And there's a sign that says the Scorching Anvil. So, putting that there.
I have
What-
a little. Well, no, I will probably just eventually go there for small bits and pieces. But at the moment, actually, no. Wait, I take that back. We really don't know. What did we know about that stupid forge? Outside of it being Yeah, just continue.
Yep. Nope. So Tex will look to you all. Is there anything you're looking? Are you looking for any shops? Are you looking for anything specifically?
New clothes.
New clothes.
All right. All right, I can do that, and he'll take you all to this nice tailor, where you see all kinds of suits and dresses and these Stetson hats, and just all whatever you would imagine for an old Western like movie or show or whatever. You can find it here. And you see various people just kind of looking through, perusing the wares. Do any of you have any particular? I imagine Core is not buying anything because Core does not care.
I have my monocle and my top hat.
Yep. Honestly, that actually kind of fits for Old West.
I also have my gold. I also have my platinum pocket watch. Sorry, it's a gold pocket watch with platinum inlay and blue diamond accents.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. That's been a while.
Yes, I know.
Leo, you don't. Well, I mean, Leo. Actually, that's a good question. Have we ever? What does Leo wear typically?
The last
Is he
thing,
wearing anything?
the last thing we bought was way back in, I think, Nova Stone or Mechanist. And it
Yeah.
was like just the spider silk robes or whatever they were.
Gotcha. They do also have clothes that will fit different races. I will say you're not able to wear normal clothes, Leo, because of just your shell.
It's racist.
I'm the one that forms this world. I say what goes. Now you're racist.
That's okay. Leo just wants a cowboy hat. That's it.
All right. We'll say you get that for like 5 copper. And then just small champ change. What color Stetson are you wanting? Are you wanting like a brown or a white or a black?
Just a dark brown, just classic.
All right. Sachi, what are you looking for?
Boots. Cowboy boots.
All right.
And short shorts.
Okay.
And a nice top.
Oh, sorry. A nice top.
Yeah.
So they get some nice boots and some shorts and this very nice white top. Kind of almost looks like a dress top. Would you want a hat with that there, Missy?
Yeah. Yeah, give me a hat.
All right. Do you want to go full Stetson, or are you wanting I'm trying to think of other hats in Old West. I'm looking this up.
I would like a sombrero.
I mean, technically, it's kind of a mix of that. Like you guys did notice a lot of people wearing ponchos. So if Leo wanted a poncho, he can get that too. So yeah, they will give you they will get this very comically large sombrero out.
Thank you.
As all right, let's say 1 gold for all.
Sure, because I don't actually have any change.
Wait? Sorry, can you repeat that?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't have any change, so you can have a gold.
Okay, so you have your new Westman wear.
How much are everything? And how much are everything in this place?
For everything, Missy?
Everything.
Well, I guess in total it'd be probably. Are you talking about the shop as well, like the building?
Yeah. Yeah, actually, how much is the shop?
Well, I guess that would be like 5,000 gold.
Didn't
Yikes.
realize I
What
was
about
selling.
what about the clothing?
Probably all together, because there are smaller pieces like the ones that we gave you, but there are like definitely some really expensive pieces, that are custom made, probably close to 1,000 gold, I'd say.
Buy everything.
Okay.
I still
Where
have to buy.
where are you gonna carry it?
Uh, I'll let you hold on to it.
You can buy it. I still have to buy it.
Well, you can you can buy it off of me now.
I'm not buying it off you.
Well, then you're not getting anything, then, are you?
Well, I am gonna have to refuse, cause like I do, you know, this shop is from my grandfather, so I gotta,
And I'm buying all the inventory. I'm not buying your shop. I'm just buying your clothes.
Well, but
And then
then what about
I was gonna burn it.
what? Why?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why would you burn everything? These are perfectly good clothes.
Yeah, but like, I can't wear all of it.
That's super wasteful.
Are you selling it to me or not?
If you're gonna burn all my hard work, no.
Fine then. Whatever. Why do you care?
I spent hours and days of my life making these clothes. I make them all from scratch.
Yeah, I can tell.
He glares at you. I'll just say he's human.
Oh, and I throw the fucking gold fucking coin in his face. There's your payment.
He kind of he glares at Sachi and looks to you, Farina. What can I help you with, miss?
I don't know her, by the way.
I would apologize to you if you did.
Yes, well, I would like some. Pretty much what I'm wearing right now, but looser. So and in lighter colors. So
I think we could do that. He'll get this. I'd imagine Farina wants to still like have. She probably wants it to be lighter, but maybe like still darker colors, so that she's not. So that she can stay stealthed. So maybe like a navy blue.
yeah, that's fine. I
I
still
mean,
want like a full sleeve one. You don't want your arms to get burned.
Yep.
And you want loose fitting clothing, so not too many layers, but still loose fitting. So
All right. He'll get you this nice these loose navy clothing for you, very similar to what you're already wearing, but
and a
much
hat, of
lighter
course.
material.
And a hat.
All right. Are you going full Stetson?
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
All right. He'll get you a matching navy blue one. We'll say in total that's 1 gold.
Yeah, sure. Have 2 gold.
Thank you, Missy. It's nice to see that some visitors can be polite.
You talking about me?
If the boot fits.
Well, it doesn't. You're
And what about like shoes? I guess I don't know what kind of shoes would be good here.
He'll get you these nice leather boots. You look like you try to stay a little bit quieter, so I did not include the spurs.
Okay, thank you.
And was there anything anybody else wanted? Core, anything you would want for a Western themed clothing?
Not really. He's as has been put forth. Core is very basic, so he just simply has his like relatively
very, very
basic
basic
gray
with the
with
monocle.
black overcoat. Just that
Gotcha.
his wings and extra set of arms don't automatically show.
Core needs like a Snake
Leo-
Oil salesman coat or something like that.
No.
Leo, was there anything
Core is
you
like
want?
a very humble style with his monocle.
Mm-hmm. Monocle and top hat. He doesn't realize that this is actually like noble born and stuff. He just like, hey, this looks good on me.
Leo, did you want anything else besides the hat?
The poncho was a good idea, so poncho as well.
All right,
Just
I had
a-
a feeling because ponchos are just cool.
Yeah.
All right, so he gets you this whatever color poncho you'd like. He gets that for you,
Orange and green.
and we'll just say another 5 copper.
I'll give you 10
so-
gold.
Oh,
For
thank
the,
you so much,
for the
sir.
displeasure of dealing with my one coworker.
About like half
Thank
the
you
damn
so-
fucking shop with 10 gold, apparently.
Thank you, thank you so much. Where are you all from? You all don't look like you're from around here. If you don't mind me asking.
I do mind.
He doesn't pay you any mind, Tachi.
Core is just sitting behind everyone. Magnus.
Oh,
Why?
Mechanist.
Where are you from?
I'm born and bred in Hashir. We don't get too many visitors. Not a lot of people like dealing with our neighbors.
No, the neighbors are the issue.
Well, we got all them devils and fiends coming up, crawling to attack. Fiery little buggers.
They are annoying little things. But don't worry, they die easily.
Oh, well, thankfully we have a lot of people that come here. Especially a lot of...
Has this always been a thing?
For as long as we can remember. Unfortunately, they've been trying to figure out ways to shut the rifts for years, but more of them just keep opening up. It's something to do with...
going into the rifts?
Yeah, we lost a few people that way.
Damn it. Me as person has kind of a quick question about this, but I know Core's character wouldn't care.
I mean, you can ask an out-of-game question. I'm happy to answer.
No, it's real simple, obviously. If these rifts have been here always, what is the reason that High Shear was settled?
Mm-hmm. Good question.
Because if there's a major risk, there has to be a reason for taking the risk, other than just simply settling the plateau 20 miles down.
Yep. That's a good question. Too bad Core doesn't care to ask.
Nope, that's why I mentioned it.
Yep. No, but we got all kinds of people from all around. A lot of clerics and paladins will come around here and help. A lot of times they'll be going through training. They'll fight off these devils and fiends so that they can be stronger when it comes to their regular work.
And where do the portals lead to?
Typically the 9 hells, but we've had a few portals from the abyss open up. Which, Matt, I'm gonna let you tell the difference between the 9 hells and the abyss, because I only recently found out that the abyss was a totally separate thing.
Basically, in D&D, you have axiomatic planes. Effectively, you have the material plane, which is generally the plane you think of. I mean, it's what most campaigns are in. It's basically Earth. Then you have a few like mirror planes, effectively plane of shadow, ethereal plane. Won't go into those too much. But then you have the axiomatic planes, which are planes that are aligned to the various alignments. Chaotic good, neutral good, etc., 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 whatever.
Yeah.
The 9 planes of hell are the lawful evil planes. These are where the devils are. So you have the 9 devil lords, and they control all their devils there. I mean, this is basically where devils spawn. Then on the other hand, you have the infinite planes of the abyss. It is, as it sounds, it is literally layer upon layer upon layer to an unknown number. And these planes are ruled by the demons. And they are chaotic evil in nature. And that's more or less the gist of it.
Yep.
Really, because of the fact that it's the infinite planes of the abyss, you can pretty much go there and find almost anything that you want. It's just that they are a little bit more dangerous because most of the chaotic evil deities actually take over and are in command of several planes in the abyss. So you piss some of them off, and yeah, you're screwed. Although, in reality, also there's a few deities in the 9 planes of hell as well. For example, Tiamat, the god of evil dragons, lives on the first plane, which is also where the Blood War, or part of the Blood War mainly takes place.
Yep.
Real quick explanation on Blood War. Basically, demons and devils absolutely despise each other and will murder each other on glance, and have been waging a war against each other for basically since the beginning of time and existence. And so the first plane of hell, or the first layer of hell, and the number of planes of the abyss are the front lines of the Blood War. And part of the reason for this is there is a river Styx, and it runs through the first layer of hell and every single layer of the abyss. So I
What
mean,
about Lethe?
what was that?
Is there a river Lethe as well?
I don't know.
That I don't know.
But yeah, basically there are differences between demons and devils in D&D. Core and Farina, you would know that for sure.
To go on the differences, to go on a quick one of that, basically it's on their alignment. Lawful evil, chaotic evil. Devils are the ones that you would think of as the tricksters, or the ones that are basically trying to sign your life away to. They give you contract, or they'll promise you power, they'll promise you riches, and they will continue to the letter of this contract. They just slip almost everything into the contract to screw you over. But they will abide by the contract. Demons are basically murder machines. They don't care which, they don't care how. They just like to kill. Kill and consume.
Ooh.
And there are a lot, in general, there are a lot more demons than there are devils. But individually, the devils are more powerful.
Right.
Sorry, that was a lot of explanation, but for something that probably won't even be all that useful.
Yeah.
Now, I was just saying that everyone always uses the river Styx, but almost no one uses the other river.
Yeah.
Well, they can't remember it. They can't remember it.
Well, the river Styx in D&D world actually does have the mind, or the forgetful properties.
Oh, what?
It does.
Why is it? It's not supposed to. It's the Lethe. That was literally my joke.
Yeah. Oh no, I understand, but yeah, it's basically the combination of the two. There's only a few species that are actually immune to the mind-altering abilities of the river Styx, and almost no. Ironically enough, even though they are living right next to it, no demons or devils, I think, are among those species. So, if they jump into the river, they will either straight up die, or will just have their minds effectively wiped anyways.
Interesting.
And there actually is a Styx dragon. Hey, that is one of the creatures that's is immune to it. It is a dragon that lives exclusively in the river Styx.
But yeah, we have a lot of creatures coming out. And a lot of them just want out of there. You good?
What?
You good, Jashar? You were like right up against the mic.
Oh no, that was something else.
Oh,
That was the. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. It's not a big deal anymore.
Is it good now? Sound?
Well, I was going to say also when it comes to war, demons and devils fight differently, as according to their alignments. Devils are picture the kind of like professional army. There are rank and file. There are like different levels for each commander, and there's a chain of command, and you don't break the chain of command. Demons are the barbarians, effectively. They just run at you. There's no strategy. There's no nothing. It's just simply try and overwhelm them.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
I know. It's like I'm just coming up with like, oh yeah, there's this piece of information. Oh yeah, there's this piece of information.
Yeah. Well, we can go over it again as it becomes relevant.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's one of those things that like there is because of the fact that these planes have existed through every single edition of D&D, there is a lot of information.
Yeah, more just keeps getting added.
Mm-hmm. And it just keeps getting refined and everything. So, because like the history on the first plane of hell, like they go over that relatively well. It's like, okay, well, these are the actual. This was the demon or the devil that was in charge of it for this while. Then it was taken over by this one. That was taken over by this one. That was taken over by this one. And the previous one took over again. Yeah. Anywho.
Yep. So, but yeah, we get a lot of them around here. You might even see some yourself.
Okay. Okay.
I will say, Farina, there is something that you and Core both know this. Devils and demons can't actually technically die unless you kill them in their realm.
There you go.
Yep. No, I was getting there. I know that. I know some stuff. I just don't know as much as you.
Yeah, we already technically dealt with that with the demon, or was it a devil? That was in person.
Yeah.
That was the
priestess.
Priestess, yeah.
Yeah.
Was that a demon or was that a devil?
She was probably more of a devil, I would say.
Was she a succubus?
I don't think she was a succubus Well, she might have been. I don't know. She kind of changed over time because she was she was ascending to divinity. In her attempts to try to like take the Raven Queen's place. But I will go ahead and say it takes a while for them to reform depending upon how strong they were. But also you would know, Farina, that one is a special case that the Raven Queen is keeping from reforming herself.
Yeah, gods are kind of shit like that.
Like, she is very much like, no, I'm not letting this happen again. Screw that. But But yeah. Is there anything else I can do for you all?
No, I think that's.
Thor's already halfway bored.
Yep, that makes sense. But yeah, you all will start with your new clothes after you've changed. Everybody, three of you have changed clothes, and then there's just Core.
Hey, if it works, it works.
Yeah.
Although I actually have thought along those lines of kind of, or like I mentioned, why they settled High Shear in the first place. But Core's actually going to head over to the Temple of Gone just to see what the specialty products of the place are.
Okay. So
Core's just gonna. Yep. Actually, no, I'm not even sure if Core will say anything. Just kind of looks around and starts walking off.
Okay, Core is walking off. Do you all follow?
Is he going to that thing he saw?
The temple. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's for those who recognize this symbol. That's Core's deity.
Yeah.
It sounds like that temple is large enough that it's pretty easy to see in general.
Yeah, this is like a probably 2 to 3 story building. And one thing that you notice is there's all these different like pipes and chimney stacks going off of it, and it is constantly spewing smoke in the air. A forge that is constantly lit and at work. Which to you, Core, this is heaven. Like,
Only I could keep the fire on the ship constantly lit.
yep. But the building is, and I will say, Core, as you head, and we'll get to the others in just a sec. The building is made of stone, with iron coating the building. All these chimneys and exhaust pipes spewing smoke. And you hear just the pounding of hammer against metal as it looks like a number of weapons and tools are made here.
How is the quality of their work?
Well, we'll get to that in just a sec. Farina, Sachi, Leo, do you...
Hello?
You there?
Yeah.
What?
You just
You
kind
got
of
cut off.
stopped.
I did? Oh. Sorry, I don't know what happened.
Sachi, Leo, and then just as soon as you had said Leo's name,
It must have been my internet or something. Leo, Sachi, Farina, do you all follow Core?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I do not.
Oh, okay. So Sachi will
Yeah,
not follow
berries.
Leo?
I will follow Sachi.
Oh, you're gonna follow Sachi?
I
Yeah.
do not want to be followed.
Sachi, where are you going?
Hey Sachi, where are you going? Hey Sachi, where are you going?
Hey,
Where you going?
I gotta go do something. I gotta go pee.
No, you don't. Don't lie.
Leave me alone, turtle boy.
Sachi, we gotta find your dad. Do you still have a picture of him?
I need to find my dad.
No, we need to find your dad.
What's this we? It's my dad. It's not your dad. Your dad's dead.
I mean, it could be my dad.
Both your dads
all
are
if
dead.
Things are our way.
What?
It could be my new dad if things are our way.
Oh, shoot.
Listen. You can do what you can go search for him. I'm not saying you can't search for him, but I gotta do
Yeah,
some of
but
my
if
own.
we search together, it'll work better.
What? Wouldn't it make more sense to split up then?
No, that's some Scooby-Doo
How?
life. That doesn't work.
How does that work? We cover more ground then.
Because you're very rough with people already, and they already don't like you.
Wow.
So you need my end of things.
The shop guy, he likes me.
I'm sure he's already told all the other shop buddies how much he likes you.
Well, listen, I gotta go back to the ship. Is Tex with us?
Tex is still with you, yes.
All right. Hey Tex, where can I find information? Where can I mean, I'm looking for my dad. He's in here. He's around here. Where would I check? What would be a good place to be able to like ask around?
Well, I'd say the guild hall, actually. That's a
Well,
pretty good spot with information.
all right, Turtle. I guess you can follow us.
Yeah, that's where we're going, I guess.
All right. We will we'll start with Core and Farina. We are splitting the party. The thing that we are, it is always said we shouldn't ever do.
No, it's
Uh,
suggested to
That
do
will
at
be
all
fine.
times because the party is just dumb, and some people just have to be left behind.
No, I mean, I'll go ahead and tell you guys. I've let you guys split up before. Like, I don't mind. Like, now that may come to play later, depending upon certain things. But